Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into the next episode of Community. This is season number 4, episode number 5, titled Cooperative, Escapism, and Familial Relations. Last time on Community was actually, should I say, probably my least favorite episode of the series so far. Not necessarily sure what the consensus is on that episode, but I didn't feel like it was that funny. I mean, there were like funny moments, but overall the episode just wasn't like, it didn't feel like as put together as like most of the other episodes that we've had. And Malcolm McDowell's addition to the episode didn't really do anything. He was just kind of there, so I was just kind of like, they kind of wasted that. He didn't really have anything stand out-ish. I mean, there was kind of like the idea that he did something, but then he's like, what? Who, me? What? So I'm like, oh, okay, so it was just an okay episode. So hopefully this episode, this time, would be a little bit better. In terms of familial relations, the only thing that really comes to mind is Pierce and his brother Gilbert. So I'm expecting an episode between or surrounding those two, possibly having something to do with their father's will or something. That's just what I'm guessing. So I'm not necessarily sure what exactly what else we could really expect. So I'm just gonna end it there and just yeah, I'm just hoping this episode is a little bit better than the last one. So all right guys, if you guys want to join me and over on Patreon, I do have full length, uncut, unedited reactions over there, as well as early access to multiple weeks ahead. So if you're seeing this on YouTube right now, we're probably already done with season 4, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, you're under no obligation to support me over on Patreon. If you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, subscribe if you haven't already, it's free, and of course, share it with your friends. It helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. Everybody wins in the end. Sorry guys, I feel a little off today. My back kind of hurts, so I'm just kind of like, But I'm gonna do my best to kind of get through this, and hopefully this episode will cheer me up and have me not worrying about that right now. But all right guys, here we go.
What are you all doing for Thanksgiving?
I'll be with my family fielding the same old questions. How's community college? What's your major? Are those real?
Oh, my family's a normal religion, so I have to talk to them for 5 minutes before I get a casserole that's all marshmallow.
Why don't you all come over to my house? I'll have plenty of food.
There would be
marshmallows.
Sounds good to me.
I was gonna microwave buttered noodles, but this sounds equally promising.
Buttered
I'm in.
noodles.
Well, you're all welcome, of course.
I'm in.
Or, Jeff or whoever.
Howdy, pilgrims. Thought I'd mosey on over here, invite you all to Greendale's annual Thanksgiving potluck dinner. There may be a statistical link to enrollment at Greendale and holiday suicide.
Oh my god.
Just a shoelace and belt-free night full of fun, Jeff.
Oh, he can't. He has plans.
Oh, right. You were spending Thanksgiving with your father.
Whoa.
Fine. Close your mouths. I'm having Thanksgiving with my estranged father. Can we move on now?
Was this decision made after our Halloween conversation?
Yes, after, not because of. You had that teed up?
When I say Sarah, you say piss? Sarah, piss, Sarah. The support has just begun. Jeff, you're gonna need me when things get messy.
Oh
and
my
emotional.
god.
The only thing that's gonna get messy and emotional is Troy when he realizes there are yams underneath those marshmallows.
I knew it was too good to be true.
Yams are okay.
These parent-child reunions can get intense.
Or I could just go in there, show him how awesome I am, no thanks to him, meet my half-brother.
Half brother?
I appreciate your concern, but really, the most helpful thing you can do is stay out of my business.
Oh, can you say that last part again? Oh, these walls are entirely too...
So annoying. Winging it. Haha. Funny. What?
Oh, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Let's carve that jive turkey.
You got that out of your system?
Oh, I brought something.
Oh.
Dip.
What is that?
Oh, it's been in the fridge for 2 years.
I was saving it for a special occasion.
Oh!
So thoughtful. I'm going to put this on a nice platter with some crackers in the trash. Where's Britta?
Look, I couldn't do it. I was at the front door, totally in control, and then I started thinking about all that stuff you said about messiness, and You're the reason I'm not meeting my father.
Or maybe I'm the reason you'll come here after all.
Britta, Wait.
She's already there.
Yeah, thanks, Sharon. I never thought about it that way. Batman is sort of gay. What is going on? Why is Thanksgiving so terrible? Batman was gay.
Oh, jeez. You ask one lady if she's Tyler Perry in drag, and suddenly you're the bad guy.
Oh my god.
Abed gets it.
Oh, you're all hiding out in here. Be careful. You might be giving the impression that you prefer the cold garage to the warm hearth of my hospitality.
What?
Garages are cool.
Hurry back soon.
I feel like I'm in jail. You know what happens to guys like me in jail?
It did feel like a prison. Only one thing made sense conceptually. We had to break out. We need to do a prison break.
Hey. One of my favorite shows.
Happy Thanksgiving?
He didn't notice Britta was here. What did she do? Get dropped off in an Uber?
And yes, I got this address from the dean, but hey, you had a moment of doubt, and here I am to help you through it.
Costs nothing. Hello, William.
Interesting. He's real.
How about we make a couple of ground rules?
Okay. No hugs.
Wouldn't want one. No apologies.
Wouldn't accept one.
Drink.
Scotch.
18.
Neat.
You are probably feeling a strong impulse to sleep with each other.
What?
That's normal.
I'll get the drinks.
She does put the pissed in therapist.
You must be my half-brother.
Hands are so much bigger than mine.
I see you've met Willie Jr.
He's the Schwarzenegger. I'm the DeVito. I get it.
Okay, fellas, let's get right into it. Why don't I go help Willie Jr.?
Okay.
We should tunnel out.
Abed, Shirley is our friend, and we're guests in her home. We need a plan that won't hurt her feelings or
Yeah.
damage her property.
Definitely don't look behind that poster then.
What?
What's important right now is that we stick together.
Oh, there you are.
Oh!
Oh, Pumpkin, what's wrong?
What?
Oh, sweetie, do you have your monthly shave? Do you want to lie down in Elijah's room?
It's that bad.
Oh, well, you know, my sister-in-law's a gynecologist, and she's right
Damn,
there in the room. There's no
damn.
need to bother your doctor on the holiday.
What is your sister gonna do? Look down there?
I like your hair. The presence of it, I mean. So,
I have a question. At your age, in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah. It's all good.
yeah, real good.
I have an idea. Why don't we use these dinner rolls to do some role play?
What?
I see what I did there.
Okay. So, what do you do?
I'm a lawyer who faked a bachelor's degree and practiced law for 7 years before I got caught.
Like your hustle. Damn it, Willie.
I'm expressing.
Knock it off.
First mom dies, now this?
Hey, she died 20 years ago, Willie. He keeps singing the same old song.
How old is
She
Willie?
died on you. Here, I thought you would become father of the year, but you just got stuck.
With Willie, you know, I checked all the boxes, and he still turned out softer than wet cheese. Keeps saying he's gonna move out next week since '03.
Oh, man, I couldn't wait to get out.
I was the same way.
Okay. This is good, right?
Who's ready to eat? Jeff, you care to carve the turkey?
I knew it! You love him more than me.
Maybe you
Okay.
could shrink his head since you're here for some reason.
Yes. I can do this. Show me on the dinner roll where you're hurt!
Enough. Amateur hour is over. I'm going in there, pretend to break a hip, and we'll be sipping sambuca.
Yeah, just go
at
slip on
Keeper's
something.
In no time.
Tripped on the rug. Wait, now he's getting up. He's walking around dazed like he's got a head injury. Oh, going to the corner of the table. This might actually work.
Just slip out while this is happening.
Why are people laughing?
Room or rake or two rakes.
You were supposed to pretend to injure yourself so we could leave.
Leave?
I'm killing it.
My showtime at the Apollo. I'm killing out there.
What if we got sick?
No. No more faking illnesses.
Not fake sick. Real sick.
Oh god, the dip. Ugh.
Look, if it's okay with you, I'd like to break a rule, but for what it's worth, I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
I look at you and so self-reliant and well-adjusted, and I think maybe I did something right.
You?
The universe is a constantly expanding...
Stop. I get the impulse, but that's not going to work here.
We are defined by what happens to us.
With all due respect, which is none. Go to hell.
Shirley, we were just...
About to...
Eat garbage dip. Why did I have to go third?
Shirley, we're sorry.
No, I'm sorry. With Andre's family, I'm always the butt of the joke.
Ah.
Thought I could tip the scales in my favor by having a few friends around. That was wrong of me. See you Monday.
Oh, Shirley. Damn it. Now I feel bad.
Sometimes the person you thought was your warden turns out to be a fellow prisoner. Which doesn't really line up with the whole Shawshank thing, but maybe we've always been doing more of a prison break. The show.
Go! What are you doing to my car?
Take me with you.
No.
Teach me what you know.
What in the cat's cradle is happening?
Dad hates me!
I mean, he meant the world to you, and you meant nothing to him. He should know. But it's the worst.
Damn. Is Britta still there?
But we're busting you out of here now.
I drew a map of your house on my stomach.
Thank you so much for doing that, but I'm not going anywhere. Those people up there, they may be rude, they may be pushy, but they're my family. And family means putting up with each other even when it's hard. I'll be fine.
We're gonna stay.
I'm sorry. You should take some credit for who I've become.
Let me tell you how I turned out, just so you're crystal clear on your impact. I am not well adjusted. I'm just a grown man who can't even look his own friends in the eye for too long because I'm afraid that they'll see that I am broken.
Oh, come on now.
One time, when I was in 7th grade, I told everybody at school that I had appendicitis. I wanted someone to worry about me. But it was worth it because it proves that someone at some point cared about me. This is me.
Oh! Daddy!
Is he pulling a Pierce?
Faking a heart attack?
Kind of a Hail Mary. Look, you're probably feeling a very strong urge to sleep with me right now, and that is normal.
Sure.
Aren't you with Troy?
You were right.
No!
You gotta stop doing that.
Thank you.
Come here, brother.
No.
Come here, brother.
And then Pierce did whiteface over blackface. No one was amused.
Thanksgiving's the what?
Ah, look at Jeff.
I heard your Thanksgiving wasn't much better than mine.
Jeff seemed like a man unburdened. He told me about seeing his father again, about how leaving there felt like breaking free of an emotional prison he'd been in for years. To be honest, I stopped listening. I was thinking about Christmas. I hope we do Die Hard. I hope it's in a restaurant. I hope it's cool. Cool.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I'll have to remember this for next year.
Okay, guys, so that was season 4, episode 5 of Community, called Cooperative, Escapism, and Familial Relations. Thought the episode was pretty good. Better than the last episode for sure. There's one thing I have noticed, though. These episodes have been, like, less funny, so to speak. They've actually been kind of, like, hitting more, like, on the emotional aspects of things, and that's actually not a bad thing. Because I seem to remember a lot of emotional episodes previously that I've really kind of enjoyed. And the fact that we kind of steered away from what I thought was going to be like a Pierce and his brother thing, and we kind of focus on the Jeff and his father thing, which obviously should have been pretty obvious for me, but I didn't really think about it. Because, to be honest, I don't really think, when I think about Community, I don't really think about the dramatic character aspects of everything. I was kind of like, expecting like laugh out loud stuff, and while there were laughs, there just wasn't like a lot of them. And I'm not saying that's, once again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that it just feels different. Like last episode, it just felt different. This episode feels different, and I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's different. But in regards to like focusing on the Jeff and his father relationship, I actually kind of like that. The only thing that kind of didn't do it for me in this episode, I didn't really like the inclusion of Jeff's brother, his half-brother or whatever. It just felt like typical goof character, like a nobody. It felt kind of weird seeing Britta there. She ultimately didn't really do anything but be the catalyst that kind of forced Jeff to go back not once but twice. So I guess in that respect she was needed, but outside of that, she didn't really do much. She had some couple of funny lines, like "show me on the roll where it hurts" or something like that. That was pretty funny. But outside of that, they could have cut Britta and the brothers like completely out of the show, out of this episode. Or they could have had Britta be with the rest of the group over, trying to get out of Shirley's Thanksgiving, and it probably wouldn't have done too much to the episode, wouldn't have hurt it at least. But I feel like you did need that kind of emotional anchor that kind of kept Jeff in place. So I guess in that way, in that respect, it was needed. But I don't know. For a Thanksgiving episode, I really like the end. I really like how Jeff always seems to be the one to kind of hold everything together, even though he's kind of always built up to be the most selfish douche, you know what I'm saying? But he always seems to come out on top and always seems to deliver in the end. And when it comes to, like, you know, being happy with his family, the family he chose, the words, those were his words. So I really like that. And I really like how there are characters, even though through thick and thin, they always feel like a family at the end of the day. And even though it was nice seeing the Dean included in this, it felt a little strange because in the last episode, I believe, when they had that montage and Jeff's voiceover talking about we're family here at Greendale, they did show the Dean with Chang. And then at the end of this episode, when we had our family dinner in the study room, Chang was nowhere to be found. So I don't know if the actor was just unavailable for the filming of this episode or whatever, but I thought that was a little strange how, you know, he's supposed to be basically at the Dean's hip at this point in the story, but he's not here. So I'm just wondering, in kayfabe, you know, in the logic or in the logic of the in-universe stuff, where is Chang? Where's Chang right now? You know? So, I don't know. Good episode nonetheless. It wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be, but funny nonetheless. And I think I'm just going to out of here, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode, you know? So I think I'm just going to end it there. Alright guys, so if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety, that option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, and of course, share with your friends. It helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. Everybody wins in the end. That being said, I'm going to get out here, and I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of Community Season 4, Episode 6. Until then, adios.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.